Yeah, this is a new angle for everybody. I'm trying to keep it casual, you know?
Is it a new angle or a new devil?
I could be your devil or your angle. Here's a map of the US. Don't dox me by knowing that I have a map of the
Have
US.
you settled down?
That means you're in some sort of reality that the US exists. And time or time period.
Or existed.
The scene is being inspected without you.
Or will
The
exist.
scene or will exist, yeah. The scene is being inspected without me, but I had to freshen up after my workout. Ugh.
However, you lost consciousness. I didn't expect you to faint. Seeing that corpse must have been incredibly shocking.
Where are... Trying to remember where we are.
We're in the timeline that anime forgot.
Okay, this is where we went into the Minecraft thing, and we
did not believe.
We did not believe, and she got
killed.
killed.
Yeah, she got mega stabbed.
That's what we get for not believing in people. You should just believe in everything everybody believes in, and
just implicitly
it'll be fine.
Implicitly believe everything you say and hear.
Well, the moment you stop believing somebody, their life is forfeit. Can you take that on your hands?
I mean, I guess it's just a sin I'm gonna have to learn how to bear.
This is not something I should be teaching as a librarian. Believe everything.
At best value. Believe everything.
Especially since we reached a point that AI can make false information. People are using it to generate statistics that look completely real in tables and everything, like official images, but they're just made up by the AI.
Yeah, you can't believe anything. Like I believe nothing.
Yeah, I don't even believe that we're streaming right now. I
mean, I don't.
Discord pops up and decided to kill my camera on your end.
Yeah, Discord was like, "Oh, you're not streaming? Okay, then we're not going to allocate the resources to put you on camera."
Okay.
I did not predict you to be the fainting type. I suppose humans are unpredictable.
Don't say humans like that.
Humans. Just with a bitterness on her tongue.
To defeat the Huns?
The Huns.
You are conscious, are you not?
Did they send me eyeballs when I asked
for buns?
Oh, for puns?
I said buns, but okay.
For buns.
We were talking about body parts, so eyeballs. You know, eyeballs and buns, the two important muscle groups.
The two biggest, most important muscle groups that are out there.
I mean, the two most attractive ones.
Eyeballs and buns.
That's all I need. Just somebody that's just a pair of eyeballs and a pair of buns.
Date, don't let negative thoughts consume you.
What's your favorite kind of bun? Do you like pumpernickel?
I like those Hawaiian ones.
Oh, nice. With like pineapple juice?
Do they have pineapple juice?
To them, I think you use pineapple juice, yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I just know they were like Hawaiian sweet buns that you can get at the store.
Yeah.
I like a good brioche too.
A brioche. They do not have bread, but let them eat brioche. That's the original recipe. That's the original recipe. That's the original thing. We talked about it in bird attorney. Bird court.
Okay. I barely remember that game existed.
Yeah. Iris died because of me.
This wouldn't have happened. If you truly believe that, then your brain is completely rotten.
Screw you too.
Or perhaps when you saw the corpse, your head became filled with images of blooming yellow dandelions.
Why dandelions?
Oh, you're talking now. Was I correct? If you consider the situation logically, even an elementary school student would understand.
But dandelion? What?
Huh?
Fine. Allow me to pluck some of those dandelions from your mind. I will ask 3 questions. Please answer honestly.
Like,
Okay.
do you think it actually talking about dandelions in the Japanese one? Like, what even is this? Maybe it makes sense there?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe what she's trying to say is that like you're so caught up in feeling guilty about what's happened that you're like spiraling and creating all these like just like overwhelming yourself with like alternate scenarios, and that I think maybe that's what she means by dandelions.
And that's why all you can picture is fancy cats?
Fancy cats, dandelions. I like that.
First question. The cold storage warehouse was not in regular operation.
That's not a question.
But even so, the AC was on, and a minus 58-degree temperature was maintained.
Still no question.
Still no question.
Why is that?
That's the worst kind of question. Why does the warehouse have to keep at freezing temperature? Because of the fish? Because of the water? Because of water and water and water.
I might get to that eventually now. So I'm doing Final Fantasy.
And water and water. Oh,
But I'm starting with 1.
Yeah.
It'll be a while.
It'll be a long time before.
Listen, the
you
Pixel
play that
remasters
one.
let me get ×4 experience, so... And then turn off encounters when I don't need it. So... By my estimation, that should at least cut playtime into like a quarter. So... Okay.
Yeah. I would
Uh...
assume I mean, I don't know if you can get it wrong, but my the correct answer, I think, is to preserve something. But
You're right, ice cream.
obviously,
Oh,
Ice
I
cream.
see you're back to making jokes. I am glad to hear that, but please stay focused.
Dang, I thought that was it. You think it's preserve something?
yeah.
To preserve something.
Yes. Let us move on to the next question.
Yeah, the fish that is
The ice
stored
cream.
at the warehouse.
The fish
The
ice cream.
The fish ice cream that's stored at the warehouse.
There was something strange about the corpse. Do you remember what that was?
I mean, it was missing an eye, right? Or am I
guess.
just imagining?
I think so. I feel like it was completely frozen. It'd be hilarious though if it wasn't frozen.
It would be.
But I don't know if it was frozen. Let's say missing its right eye, sure.
That is a unique factor, but there was something else, something more peculiar.
Well, you're right, but also you're wrong. It was hidden in the engine compartment?
The culprit was afraid that the body would be discovered, so they hid it under the hood. But why
So
there?
you were right.
The ocean
I
is
thought
right
I
here.
was being silly and it wasn't in an engine compartment.
If they really wanted to hide the body, they could have put weights on it and sunk it into the water.
But we do not know for certain that the culprit was attempting to dispose of the body. There is something more unusual.
So that wasn't the right answer.
Oh. I mean, it was covered by cloth, was also factually correct, but I don't know if that was unusual.
What is unnatural about that?
Isn't it strange? The culprit hid the body because they didn't want it to be found. But then they cover it with a cloth? That implies they thought that someone would eventually find it.
I explained earlier, the body may not have been hidden by the culprit. And even if they were responsible, it is not uncommon that murderers feel a sudden urge of remorse or pity for their victim.
So the cloth was a sign of pity?
That is a possibility.
What a pity.
What a pity.
Iris's body was completely frozen. The temperature read negative 58.
It's okay, the cold didn't bother her anyway.
With Iris's
Because she was
weight,
dead. Wait, why are you talking her weight?
Just wondering, but how much do you weigh?
Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady that?
105 pounds.
I see. 105, huh? It should have taken about 18 hours to freeze solid. But we were...
Wait a moment.
Wait, you can do that in your head?
Now I need to look it up.
He just, based off her weight, he's able to mentally figure out how long it would take to freeze solid at a certain temperature at negative 58. Yeah. Like, he just did a calculation in his head? I mean, he has a computer eye, but the eye did tell him.
Yeah, so... yeah, I don't know how he could do that in his head so quickly. Because, like, I found an answer. Like, it takes about 1 day for every 4 pounds of whole poultry, 1 day for 1 pound of packaged meat, poultry, or seafood, and 2 or more days for roast steaks and hams.
I don't think she's any of those things, though.
She's not any of those things, but I'm saying, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, at best, like, we could use the 1 day for 1 pound as, like, a rough barometer.
But also,
like,
that's not telling you the temperature.
Freezer.
Yeah,
that's just like a standard, like, kitchen freezer, which is not 100 and what? It's negative 58 Celsius, I would believe. Right, because this is Japan. Negative 58 Celsius.
Yeah, negative 58 Fahrenheit seems insane for a freezer.
Let's see. It's at minus 72 Fahrenheit. That's still very cold.
Wait, it's colder than negative 58 Fahrenheit?
It's negative 58 Celsius is negative 72 Fahrenheit.
Okay, then maybe it was Fahrenheit, because
negative 72 is intense.
I mean, negative 58 is pretty intense for a freezer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, let's see what the current temperature is in Antarctica.
Either way, based on a temperature and her weight, he could calculate how long it'd take for her body to freeze solid. In moments.
It is 46 degrees in Antarctica currently.
Cool. I'm not planning to currently go there. I'll go there after global warming. Okay, we'll wait a moment. Ready?
Before you draw your conclusion, allow me to ask my final question. Question 3. 2 days ago, Sunday night, you found a dead body in the cold storage warehouse.
Not a question.
But afterward, you visited the Sagan household and discovered that Iris was in fact still alive. Why?
How could Iris still be alive? I feel like because I saved Iris in the Somnium is no longer the right answer. Because they've just been saying the entire time.
Yeah, I think what they want us to say is, you mean...
Because we saved her. We saved her in Somnium.
Date, think logically. What occurs in dreams does not affect reality. And parallel worlds, that is even less possible. So if that's the case...
How so? Other games the writers made as parallel worlds. Iris is actually dead.
I see. I understand now. Maybe we're thinking about this all wrong. Iris isn't alive. She's dead. I saw the ghost of Iris.
Mr. Date, it's time for your medication.
I wish her Q check out how many times I got said.
Yeah. If somebody, if we ever become super popular, please somebody go through it now. Count it all up.
The corpse of hallucination.
What I saw on Sunday must have been a hallucination. It was a dream.
No, Date. You're overthinking it. You saw the corpse, but Iris was alive, which means...
Which means you mean.
You mean?
You've got it.
all she wanted me to say is you mean, and she didn't want me to actually give an answer.
That's all she wanted.
I bolted into the warehouse like I was shot out of a gun. Bam, right in the kisser.
I don't know how many people get shot in the kisser.
I don't know, you could Google it.
That's a very specific location to get shot in. It's like not even in the mouth, in the kisser, like right on the lips.
X-ray. Just because we can. That... Am I looking for something?
I don't believe it.
The stomach is swollen slightly.
Oh.
She appears to have been pregnant.
Pregante?
Huh? What did you do, Date?
Oh my god, that's gross.
Yeah, how? 5 days?
Do not worry. The uterus does not contain a fetus.
I am very good. How? Do we have different definitions of pregnant?
She seems to have been pregnant.
You mean after she was killed?
Oh.
No.
Oh.
The fetus was not present in her body when she was killed.
I don't.
She must
have been killed quick after giving birth. There we go.
Wait, she had been like pregnant, like full term?
I don't think so, because doesn't Iris wear a crop top?
Maybe. She definitely is very skinny.
Yeah. Can we check her file?
Immediately shrink after birth.
That's not the right button. I don't. Do they have pictures?
They do. No, she doesn't wear a crop top, but like she's pretty flat. Like, especially
rude.
If she just had given birth. No, her stomach is like Iris said. Your stomach like doesn't deflate immediately after birth.
The expanded uterus takes some time to return to its normal size. This evidence makes one thing perfectly obvious.
This corpse isn't Iris. It's someone else.
Which means...
Oh wait, so Iris wasn't pregnant.
Iris is still alive.
Not necessarily. She could be alive.
But who's this?
We haven't confirmed that yet.
Not Iris, that's all we know.
Nyrus.
Multiple stab wounds with a single-edged, sharp object to the victim's back.
She's actually nice with lots.
And shape of the marks, the weapon was most likely a kitchen knife.
Maybe it's Oda.
Oda both became pregnant and is doing Irish drag.
It's some advanced form of like sock puppeting. Like we can't even comprehend how it makes sense at this point.
Yeah, it's beyond our understanding how much Oda is willing to go for Iris's sake.
It's like four-dimensional chess sock puppeting.
Undertale?
He's just like so many steps ahead that like it would take forever to explain how this actually makes him look good, sure.
It's wild.
This matches what you said on Sunday.
So this is the body I saw then. Is there an estimated time of death?
Impossible to determine. This body has been completely frozen for at least 10 years.
Yikes.
10 years? Did Iris have like a 10? No. If he had an older sister, her mom would have been like 6. So no.
But that's the thing. Like, if I can figure all this out now, why did she let Date think that it was Iris at all?
Because
like,
Iris wasn't there when we saw her.
Yeah, Iris was not there. You're right. Iris was short-circuited.
Yeah. This is the first Iba has like seen, and you called her Iris, but yeah, this is the first Iba has seen the body.
10
That's
years?
fair.
She was killed more than 10 years ago?
Exactly. Her identity is unknown. Her killer is also unknown. But there is one likely suspect.
Who?
One
The
like
hash slinging slasher.
The slash
Let's consider
minging.
the clues.
The mash flinging.
The trash singing.
You know, it's kind of funny.
Okiura Fishing
we,
Cold Storage Warehouse.
my partner, has started putting SpongeBob on for our dog during the day.
Old SpongeBob or new SpongeBob?
Yes, unfortunately, both. He started with Camp Coral, and I
That's even
vetoed
worse.
it on principle. Yeah, I was like, no, like the creator didn't even approve of spin-offs. Can you please not? So he switched to like regular SpongeBob now. But now that means that I'm re-consuming SpongeBob again. And it's been a journey. The most recent one was the one that was like, Mr. Krabs, I have an idea. Remember that?
I don't remember which from, but I remember that line, yeah. Does it include the band episode?
No, because it's online, so they got rid of the band episode. But I remember the band episodes fondly.
Yeah, are you talking about the panty raid?
I thought feeling it now, Mr. Krabs. That's my favorite part about the whole band episode. It's just the weird reference to Dungeons and Dragons.
Sunday
I
night,
thought
we
feeling
saw
it
Sophie.
now, Mr. Krabs. Hi. Oh.
And there is something else about Sosajima.
God,
Yeah.
this scene again. Does that? It's like, geez, it's such aggressive stabbing in the back.
It's very aggressive stabbing.
We witnessed someone similar to Iris being stabbed repeatedly in So's Somnium.
Someone
It wasn't
similar.
Iris. It was this woman.
That is highly
Ba, ba, ba,
likely.
ba, ba.
What we saw
Ba, ba, ba,
was
ba, ba,
So's
ba, ba,
memory
ba.
from more than 10 years ago.
Ba, ba, ba,
So
ba, ba.
when we in her Somnium saw
Well, that-
Tsujima kissing her, was that also not her in her Somnium?
Well, did we see? Was that Iris's Somnium where she was stabbed, or was that So's Iris?
That was
Somnium where
So's
she was
Somnium where she was stabbed.
stabbed? Okay.
Iris'
And
Somnium
is where So. No, that was Hitomi's Somnium,
with what?
right? When So was making out with Iris.
No, we haven't gone to Hitomi's.
Oh yeah, that was the second time we went into Iris's. First time was Minecraft. Second time was
Well, we
Warehouse.
went twice in Minecraft, but then in the left branch when we were not
Yeah, but I'm saying like
chummy with her.
Iterations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe that is the case.
Renju and So?
But we still do not know where Renju is.
That means that we need to talk to.
So Sajima.
But that never works
So-
out. A
Yeah, he's
pitiful
not gonna
corpse.
talk
Just
to her.
looking at her makes my chest hurt.
Aiba.
She's frozen to
this?
exactly 58 degrees.
Unknown.
A Jane Doe. But it's definitely not Iris.
A deer, a female deer.
A Jane, a female Jane.
A female Jack.
Black. I watched it. I'm not sure if you've seen the Bowser Peaches song.
I've seen part of him doing a live action like video for it.
Oh,
And I had to emotionally disconnect myself from it because it was a lot emotionally, not necessarily in a bad way, but like Jack Black always just is a lot in the best way possible. You know what I mean?
yeah. I saw a reverse where it's Peach singing Bowser instead.
Oh, I to be honest, I haven't even heard the Peaches song, but I did hear that it's like can theoretically be up for nominations based on how well the movie did.
That'll be so dumb if it wins that award.
Like, is it a dumb song?
It's pretty dumb. I mean, it's funny, but it's yeah, it's a comic song. And like honestly, me and Shady got out of the theater and both were like agreed to each other. It sounded like half the song. It sounded like he was saying bitches.
I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't put it past Jack Black to try to like put a little sneaky adult joke in there.
Well, I mean, just the consonant sounds there. Anyways, it's easy to fool your brain. Once your brain thinks that, you can hear that.
Yeah.
And especially since he's saying peaches over and over again in repetition.
Yeah.
But then we looked up online, and there's a lot of people who agreed that it sounded like he was saying bitches. So.
Which is very funny.
Especially because it's coming out of Bowser's mouth in like a theater.
Well, that's what I'm saying, yeah. Well, and did I send you that picture that the internet was going wild about? The Bowser twirling Luigi's finger, and it looks like Bowser's junk.
I haven't seen the picture, but I know.
Yeah, obviously you know the scene because it was in the movie. Yeah. I'll send you the picture.
She didn't turn up anything. Iris's whereabouts are still unknown. I'm worried about her, but without any leads, we'll just be looking for her blindly. Should focus on the investigation for now. Will eventually lead me to Iris, I'm sure of it. That in mind, I headed to So's mansion.
I thought I told you never to show your face here again.
You read the line differently.
Never to show your face here, right?
Yeah. Garden lantern. Is any of these? Let's check the pond. Okay, there's probably nothing if they didn't comment on the pond. That's not him. There we go. Question him.
I didn't come here for Shoko today. I didn't come here for Iris either. Instead, I'm here for a girl who looks like Iris. Did you kill her?
Wow.
Dante,
Wow.
Look.
I knew it.
Wow. Ace the
It's not even what you're asking. You're asking, did you kill somebody who looked like Iris 10 years ago?
Yeah, right.
Who looks like Iris now? 10 years ago, did you kill somebody who looks like Iris now?
like none of this is admissible in court.
You killed her, didn't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I've had enough of your shit, Congressman. You wanted to check on the body of the girl you killed. That's why you were at the cold storage warehouse 2 days ago.
So the body's been in there for 10 years, and nobody's found this body?
Well, and if he's casually opening it up to see it every couple of however long he's doing it, there would be some more intense decomposition regardless. Because, like...
What if he's only checked once?
Yeah, if this is the first time that he's checked in 10 years, then theoretically... I mean, she would still be freezer burnt at the very least.
As far as I'm aware, the warehouse is still used, so how have people not found it?
Right?
Like, I guess it probably wouldn't smell necessarily if it's frozen, but, like... I mean, it might, I don't know. but like, they'd open things.
Really yeah. Like, it definitely would have smelled until it froze completely.
Well, and if it just was there in the freezer for 10 years, far away from where it is, that's some balls. Just having a corpse you murdered in, like, a warehouse that you don't even own. And just keeping it there.
Why would you even keep a corpse? Literally, they said it in this game. Like, if you weigh it and throw it out into the ocean, they'll never find it.
Yeah.
Why would you keep it?
I assume they're going to address that, but it's just the absolute, like, chutzpah to do this.
Yeah.
You know where he is, don't you?
So it's so absolute that you had to, like, break out the Yiddish. Wow.
You were at an Okiura fishery warehouse.
Because there's no English words that hit like that.
You know, in English you say I love you, but in Yiddish we say chutzpah, which means you're the light of my life and everything I do for you, which is very... What is it? I forget the...
Beautiful.
This is beautiful.
Which I think it's beautiful.
Yeah.
There's definitely a connection between you two. And that's not all. Number 89 called your secretary. The same number 89 that Renju escaped with.
Douglas
Tell me, where
Lombardi.
is Renju?
Suddenly,
A
gang of bodyguards stormed out of the mansion.
Oh my gosh, we know he has a stormtrooper army worth.
In an instant, they surrounded me.
It's like hundreds, like the Matrix all over again. There's only one. Oh, okay. There's 3, 4.
There's at
5.
least 5, but we can't turn
There's
any
at
further.
least 5.
I could assume they go have a
Statistically
perfect circle.
Yeah, statistically speaking, there are, I believe,
8?
9.
9?
Let's say 8. Yeah.
I think 8.
Let's
I think.
say 8.
That's assuming.
You're better at math than me.
Assuming that the 2 we can see are directly across from each other, there is 8.
Yeah, the 2 on the left would be the perimeter in the middle. Yeah. So yeah,
I'd like to
there'll be
ask
8.
you to please leave.
But then again, there might be like 20 behind us, and just
Yeah.
5 in front.
There's like 125, just like casually. I don't know why Doctor thought that was gonna work.
I mean, I guess he hasn't seen all the bodyguards in this timeline.
Damn it, so.
There's
Yeah.
nothing we can do.
It's weird that he's like this far away in the car, and then suddenly like, damn it, so.
Yeah, you have to like drive for like 20 minutes before you can like release the tension.
We did arrive without a warrant. We were technically trespassing. If he had called the police, we would be in a predicament.
We are the police.
We would have been detained immediately. Who would look after Iris then? Do you intend to leave your responsibility with Mizuki and Ota? Calm down, Dante.
I love that now we're responsible for taking care of Iris and not Mizuki.
We still have our
This is the timeline that Mizuki was forgotten in.
Who?
Yikes.
Listen,
Such a cat that
Mizuki-
happens to live in our apartment.
Mizuki is just the Sayori of the game.
Oh no.
Lead.
Ba, 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 da, da.
You know, the best version of that song is where it's like slightly distorted.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It appeals to my ears more. It's just like, this is reality. This is the song we deserve.
Before I explain.
Oh, crap. Oh, I thought I skipped something.
Discuss the corpse in the cold storage warehouse. Let's give her a name.
Oh, she gets a name now.
Because she is frozen solid, we could call her All Ice or Alice. What do you
Ugh.
think?
Oh. I say I'm done. It was
Co-
nice, guys. Thank you for watching.
Why does he have to reference
Subscribe.
that?
It's such a big ego. It's like I'm gonna put my game inside my game so people get to.
Well, it's not even that. It's like, that's probably like the worst pun he's come up with in his life, and he's like, I want to use it again.
I'm gonna milk it for all it's got. You will remember my pun.
If I had a nickel for every game this writer has used the pun "all ice" in, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that's happened twice.
Oh man.
Alice and
The-
Iris.
I really have to respect the creator of Phineas and Ferb. Like now in my adult, like I did not watch a single episode
Oh, I watched
of
Funny.
it at all. But like knowing who he is now, like he seems like a pretty pleasant guy.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I
he's married to a Latinx individual, which is great. You know, represent. Don't dox me. I support interracial marriage.
oh god, we're narrowing down what era you're from.
Yeah, no. You'll figure it out too quickly.
All right.
I have to
Alice.
move timelines again.
What about her?
Someone might be able to identify her.
Who?
Allow me to ask you 3 questions. First question. 3 times, in fact. When was the first time?
When was the first time we saw the frozen corpse? If we saw it 3
In the
times.
Somnium? Oh my gosh, I could not. This was literally like almost a month, if not longer ago. Right? Like, it
I mean,
could
we
not
have
have been recent.
you have a 1 in 25 chance.
Do you really want me to guess?
Sure. I mean, mine will be a guess. So.
I'm gonna say 2 days ago, Sunday night.
That was the second time. When my body was out of commission and
There
it
you
went
go.
to the warehouse
And
in
it's
Rome.
3 days ago.
I'm
Saturday
not
night.
talking about then. I'm talking about the very first time.
Okay, well, clearly that was
It
earlier
was
today.
yesterday, Monday.
Yes, you did see this body earlier. But that was the third time.
I bet you already
I'm
gave
talking
us the
about
answer.
very
Why
first
are
time.
you making us do this?
Yesterday, Monday, right?
What are you talking about? You didn't see a dead body last night.
I mean, I saw it in my dream.
I didn't say last night. I said yesterday.
3 days ago, Saturday night when I sent it Abyss.
I mean, I like to think that canonically, Date did first guess the one that was the 2 days ago. And then because Iba made him continue trying to say it, he's just like, I'm going to mess with you. Because, like, really? We're doing this?
Yeah, I would.
Like, on principle.
Yeah, if I had to, if somebody told me to guess what day something happened, and they were like, "No, that was the day after. Try again." I'm like, "Excuse me."
You waste my time, I waste yours.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. I'm that kind of petty.
Yes. In the Somnium world, we saw the frozen corpse of a girl. Question 2. Who is the girl?
Oh, that one's a question.
Alice.
Adrian?
Adrian?
Adrian!
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 Of course not.
I'm so mad that I understood the joke before they told us the joke. That's upsetting.
I feel like the joke's referencing something that I only knew something else referencing it. Because I know that from No More Heroes 3, but that came out after this.
No, yeah, it's from, I believe, Rocky. Sylvester Stallone movie. At the very least, it was Sylvester Stallone who said the quote.
That sounds like that's probably Rocky.
I mean, Sylvester Stallone did more than just the Rocky franchise. But
I know, but where he shouted Adrian, that sounds like a Rocky thing.
Take this seriously, Date.
Iris.
waste my time, I waste yours.
What? Are you serious?
You told me you came up with a name in this conversation.
How did
Yeah,
you
you
come
waste
to
my
that
time, I waste
conclusion?
yours. That's the pettiest, most fantastic thing you've ever introduced me to. Like, I've never considered that a possibility.
Somebody's wasting your time by making you pick something that
Well,
is
just
obvious.
now. I'm like, oh, you want to waste my time? I'm wasting yours. Like, let's go. I have nothing better to do with my life. Like, literally, you
Like, what else am I gonna do? Age? Like,
yeah, I do that for free.
Most likely, yes. So we have technically known Alice for 3 days. One last thing.
one last thing.
The final question.
This is the
In
final
which Somnium did
question.
we see Alice?
Dang it! I wish
Adrian.
Alice was an option.
Adrian is on there.
Adrian!
Adrian! Oh, what's Rocky?
Rocky!
Hey.
I am talking about the corpse.
Adrian!
At a time like this,
What do you mean? You continued the joke, Iva.
Yeah, you literally, Iva, you were the one who started this joke.
My roommate, Mizuki
How dare
Okura.
you?
exactly.
Oh wait, I didn't know that was the right one.
Oh, so it was Mizuki Somnium that we saw Alice?
How? Okay, whatever.
You
What?
mentioned something about Mizuki's Somnium being some kind of prophecy.
I think
Why
this
would
was like one of
Mizuki-
the first Somniums we did. So
Why would Mizuki have like dreams of a murder from 10 years ago.
Prophecies are nonsense. Dreams are not made of the future. They are made from the past.
Well, that's right. It was a prophecy of the past. That makes sense now.
Why would she have a dream from a murder from the past?
I've seen Alice before.
When she was 2. She's 12. 10 years ago, she would have been 2.
I mean, she said at least 10 years. It could be more.
There is no other explanation.
Aiba, where is Mizuki now?
Where we went with Iris yesterday. Ikume's shrine.
The shrine? Why would she be there?
Unknown.
You take her there all the time!
Yeah, I was gonna say, maybe it's like a very important place for the two of you to bond and like decompress and think. You said that you always like to go there during hard cases to process things. Maybe, you know...
You trained her to stand up to her demons?
Yeah,
there.
Like literally, like, you know, maybe the people you're parenting take after you. Wild, I know.
Or
you know.
even at least listen to you?
Dante's like true. He's not even a himbo. He's just stupid.
I like to think because it lines up with how we're answering the questions, I like to think this is all intentional. He just fully is aware, and he's just like, it's just the fully, he's just gonna waste everybody's time, you know what? Nobody's giving him answers, he's just gonna waste their time.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, I have this graph from Tumblr about what describes a himbo, and if they are kind and stupid, they're just a decent person. But is Date beefy and stupid, or is he kind and beefy? He's stupid for sure.